Peace and blessings. I'm Jessica with Moore's Choice. Today I want to talk to you about our relief teas and our herbal blends. So most people ask quite often, what are relief teas? What are our herbal blends? And what do they do for the body? So a lot of the relief teas is in the name, is to relieve some type of ailment in the body, whether it's your respiratory system, your digestive system, your reproductive system. There's some ailment or inflammation in the body, and the relief tea is made to alleviate that. They're a little bit stronger. They do have a few other blends of herbs inside of it, which helps try to build the body back up while eliminating any type of inflammation or bacteria in the body. Then we also have our detox teas, and now we also included a weight loss tea as well. Those are going to be more loose leaf based, just to get more of the minerals and nutrients outside of those herbs. So as I discuss the different herbs, you see the relief teas here, and I'll break down each one and what they pertain and why you should utilize it. So a few of our relief teas that I started with was the cold and flu, the soothing sleep, and the Her Monthly tea. And I started off with those for a few reasons. One, we all want to alleviate that cold and flu symptoms that we have, whether it's your respiratory, the congestion that you may have, mucus, inflammation inside the lungs, and then also knowing, let's help reduce the amount of times you're going to get a cold and or have flu-like symptoms. So that was one of the reasons why we started with the cold and flu tea first. Again, very palatable on the taste. The soothing sleep is in the name, of course. It's there to help you go to sleep and try to help you get a good night's sleep. You're not going to be in a deep coma sleep, but it will help you get a good peaceful rest, and then also know that you're waking up with a nice bit of energy for the body, so that you can have that sound mind, that sound sleep, and then wake up with the energy that the body needs to help function you throughout the rest of the day. Then we go into the Her Monthly. These three was generally generated between my family and just things that we were going through, and then also some friends and family members as well. It was one of those herbal relief teas that we created just with the family in mind and friends, and it became something that was more consistent for overall for everyone to be able to utilize. The Her Monthly tea was one of the ones that I really started just for myself when it comes to hormonal imbalance, when it comes to your menstrual cycle, heavy bleeding, bloating, cramps, fatigue in the body. It also does help with women who's going through menopausal symptoms as well, such as hot flashes. Again, it's balancing the hormones in the body and then helping to alleviate the bacteria that's in the body. So the Her Monthly tea has done amazing in the store, but also just overall with just the different people that come in through our store, the community, the women that we build with, they genuinely appreciate the Her Monthly tea for the reasons of the benefits that it gives. So those were the three that I initially started with, and then I'll break down the other ones that we've added along the way. So a few other ones that we added after the first three that we started with, I then added the respiratory relief tea. That one was designed for mucus and inflammation in the throat, in the lungs, in your upper respiratory, especially when it comes to allergies, the congestion that you may have, the mucus, even if you have like ringing in your ears. It's helping the respiratory system, but the upper body, so that way you can, one, alleviate the inflammation, the mucus in the respiratory system, but also any other side effects and ailments that come along with that as well. And then it just helps you soothe and get a good night's sleep when it comes to your breathing intake as well. So the respiratory tea was added in the conjunction of the three. And then most recently, within like the last 4 months or so, we added a few more, which is the focusing vibration. And that is this one here. It is in the name. I try to make sure I put everything inside the name so that you have better understanding for what it's good for. Not just mood stabilizing, but it does bring a lot of clarity. It's there for more mental stimulation in the brain and nervous system. So when it comes to the focus, it is there to help focus you. Tend to use that with like ADHD, mental disorders, or if you just have a lot going on in your life and you need a little bit of focus and sanity, I think the focus and vibration would be very much something that you would enjoy as well. Again, nice on the palate of the taste. I tend to go for the focus and vibration quite often, just because, you know, hectic life, mom life, need something to focus me down, calm me down, de-stress, detoxify the body, and that is one that I go to most often here recently. Then we created the tummy trouble tea. Again, it's in the name, but it's a digestive relief tea. It is there to help with nausea, vomiting, indigestion, upset stomach. It's there for your gut health. Again, when it comes to like diarrhea, constipation, those type of ailments, it is good for that as well. It's there to cleanse out the bacteria in the body. Again, a lot of amino acids, antimicrobial properties inside of this tea. Good for the gut health. And then we also have two other ones. One I don't have the packaging for at the moment, just sold the last one, which is the Stimulating Energy. It is our male enhancement tea. It is good for what is in the name, again, stimulation. It is good to help build the muscles, stimulate your sexual drive, your libido. It's also good when it comes to boosting your immune system, giving you the energy that you need. It helps with the males when it comes to the body's pH. So it does do a good workup for the male body. The Stimulating Energy is the male enhancement. And then we also have the Passion and Love, which is the female enhancement, and it's there to help with your ovaries, your reproductive system. It is there to create a sexual desire as well, not just sexually, but then also just balancing the hormones as well when it comes to, again, muscle building, the endurance that the body needs, the stimulation that one as a woman needs when it comes to doing multitasking as a woman, you know. But the Passion and Love is definitely geared towards the woman's needs inside of that. So those are all of our relief teas that we have, and then I'll go back over and we'll discuss some of the detox teas that we have as well. So now I want to discuss some of our detox teas. These are also a bit of a relief tea. They're loose leaf herbal blends. The ones that I showed you at first were the pre-packed tea bags. These that I'm going to show you are going to be more loose leaf based, again, to get more minerals and more nutrients out of it without having the filter bag there in place of it with the tea bags also. So the loose leaf teas, a few of the blends that we have on the shelf currently, we do have the hibiscus and lemongrass. Again, it's good for pain, it's good for your high blood pressure, but not just that, it is there to cleanse out the blood, okay? So when it comes to lemongrass, it is good for joint and muscle pains. It also helps reduce a lot of the inflammation. One thing to note, you can cook with lemongrass. A lot of it's grown in your backyard if you didn't know it. But the hibiscus is one of the best things for the body, especially with somebody who has high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heavy clotting in the blood. The combination of the two does work well together, great on the palate as far as taste, but also great for the body when it comes to just cleansing out the bloodstream and alleviating that inflammation that the body has. So that's the hibiscus and lemongrass. We also have the raspberry leaf and Damiana leaf blend. This is more mood stabilizing. It does help when it comes to, again, your mental disorder, bipolar disorder, or if you are stressed, depressed, that anxiety that the body has. The raspberry leaf is good when it comes to balancing the hormones in the body. The Damiana is there to help relax the mind, relax the body, alleviate a lot of that stress and tension that you may have. You can do this as a tea. You could also cook with it, and this is one of those herbal blends that you can also smoke as an inhale to help with the lungs as well, but not just that, again, just de-stressing the body. So this is our mood stabilizer as a loose leaf blend. We also have the mullein leaf and moringa. Again, respiratory relief when it comes to that mullein. We want to make sure we pull a lot of that mucus and inflammation out, but then build it back up, build the lungs and the respiratory system back up with that moringa when it comes to the iron, the magnesium that it has inside of it, that calcium. The two that blends together work well together. This is another one where you can cook with it. You can drink it as a tea. You can add it to your smoothies as well. And you can also use this as a smoke blend as well. But amazing on the respiratory, and then just building back the lungs as well with that moringa. One of the other ones we kind of ran a little low, but this is one of the other ones we have, which is the chamomile and rose hip. It is amazing on the nighttime tea. It is a bit stronger than the Soothe and Sleep as far as taste, but the Soothe and Sleep has more herbal blends to it, so it's going to be there for you for a shorter amount of time to last longer inside the body. This blend here is going to be there for a faster relief, but a short amount of time. It's not going to stay in the body as long. The taste is definitely stronger on the taste, so it's not everyone's forte. But the chamomile and the rose hip not only does well when it comes to nighttime, just getting you some good rest, but it also helps when it comes to your skin health as well. Your hair, it just helps vitalize the body's cells and nutrients that the body needs. So that is the chamomile and rose hip. And then I'll get to our newest additions that aren't so new, but it's new in the packaging style of it, which is our Detox Tea and our weight loss tea.
Your Peace Queen, we want to remind the people that we do have smoke blends. What's the smoke blends? Of a herbal base. You can smoke mudwort, you can smoke the nettle leaf, you can smoke the sativa, you can smoke mullein, which is a respiratory cleanser. You can smoke the moringa leaf, you can smoke the damiana leaf. So just know that if you're trying to wean yourself off the tobacco products, go into a herb and use a natural leaf. We have natural leaf. You have king palms, that's great natural leaf for a smoke blend. So put down those tobacco products and put up a herb, and you'll get the euphoria that you're looking for there. You'll get a mind cleansing, a detox up on the areas of the thoughts, what I'm saying, the cerebrum. You want to cleanse those things. Adding water, a good smoke blend, it assists you in your mentality.
Right. So we also have our 14-day body detox and our 30-day weight loss tea as well. And then shout out to Magnolia Mushrooms. They just came into the store as well. A lot of amazing products. They have the mushroom tinctures, they have your grow kits, and then also your dried mushrooms as well. So definitely a shout out to them. Definitely beneficial to the body. But the detox and the weight loss tea, again, loose leaf on the tea. This is the 14-day detox tea. It is to be utilized again every other day. Highly recommended. You do not want to overexert your bowels and or cause rectal spasms. It will help you urinate and defecate. It is there to cleanse out the body, meaning your lymphatic system, your blood, the kidneys, the liver, the colon is there to flush it out. Give you a bit of a restart or reset, if you will, when it comes to putting a lot of acid in the body. Now we need to make sure we alkaline it back and cleanse it out. So this is our 14-day detox tea. Since we put it in the store, it has been moving quite well. Have got a lot of amazing feedback from it, from all walks of life. So highly recommend that for everyone to do at least once every other month if you can, or once a month, just to keep the body cleansed out and functioning properly. The 30-day weight loss tea. A lot of people, you guys see me, I work out, trying to eat the best of my ability, but now, also just incorporating a tea that I've been using, and, I like to take at times. I don't take it every day, but I do find that it's very helpful. The 30-day weight loss tea, it does help boost your metabolism. It also helps when it comes to suppressing the appetite. It does help when it comes to curbing cravings such as snacking, your chips and your candies and things like that. So the 30-day weight loss tea has been added to our store as well, and also both of them have been added to the website. So you can now purchase both of them at the website as well. But the 30-day weight loss teas has done amazing with the body. The amount of minerals that it gives and generates inside the body is also good for me as well. But I think it just works well for everyone when it comes to the digestive system and just kind of cleansing the body out and suppressing appetite and giving you that nice boost of energy that you need. Okay, so those are our teas that we have, and then we also of course still have our single tea herbs that's pre-packed, and then we also have the loose leaf herbs that you can come in and purchase by the ounce and or by bulk, depends on what we have in stock. But yes, I think that will be it. And then also do not forget to incorporate your scoopers and your teapots and your infusers and things like that, so that you can make sure you can have something to put your herbs in. Okay, so once again, those are our relief teas, and then our newest additions as far as the detox and the weight loss tea. And then once again, shout out to Magnolia Mushrooms, and those are our relief teas. And then we'll break down a little more when it comes to certain books and information that we can give you and provide for you as well.
Yeah, that was some wonderful information about what the store holds on the detoxifications, on all the relief teas, you know. But what's the bottom line? Our bottom line is knowledge, and we start from knowledge because knowledge is the foundation of everything that exists. So for me, I love giving the information of where can you get it from. Dr. Rudy, one of the leading nutritionists, and he's a physician. He's a physics guy. He studied the body. We know the body is the pH. It's a great book right there about the body being the pH, which is, you're saying, to pull the body back to the center, which is 7.4. Most of us is in taking a lot of acids and pulling from 7 down to 7.069. By the time you get to 0, you're zeroed out and your life is over. So know that the body is the pH scale. And on that scale, to be balanced, which in the Kemetic terms, we're saying Mayat. In the zodiac terms, we'll say it's the Libra. To be balanced, you must alkaline your body. So to take alkaline products, like I say, Dr. Rudy, he has great books. He's a graduate of the University of San Jose, a great nutritionist. He has 45 plus books under his belt. So, you know, you're dealing with some teachers under study. The best know the body, know self, study thyself. And what we harness some great books to teach you about studying yourself, to build an alkaline body. Remember now, a year or so I was with cancer, and here we are. I'm alkalining my body back. I can feel my cells beginning to change, and I get my growth and development back from those things. So always do the due diligence and search it in a book. Again, Moore's Choice. We like disseminating the information from some of the master teachers, some of the books that they have put out. We hold some of the books within the store. We'd love to see you come in and help build and come and get some of the information and share this in the body with herbs, right? With grains, with salts. And those type of salts, we're looking at cell salts to connect the body. It's 12 systems to the 12 cell salts of the body. And you can find them in herbs, you know, like anyone that got aches and arthritis or those itises to try to reduce inflammation. You can use your cayenne peppers on the meats. If you, it'll help break down the meat and help the body be able to digest and what it's storing the body of those acid-ridden products. So, you know, herbs are used in various ways, from toppings of like a powder, or you can use them for teas, which would be like the leaf. You know, you can come from the root all the way up through the stem to the branches and the leaves. Each part of a herb can be used, and it's great for the body. Like take echinacea, it's also go along with pain reduction. So if I'm taking an echinacea, I would take that root I would take some of that cayenne pepper, put it in a tea bag, let it steep over 5 to 10 minutes, drink it down, go throughout my day without pain. Without that, you know, as you keep getting older, the elves of life shows. I wouldn't suggest people to be on acids. I would say take an alkaline product as you keep getting older. It extends your life, it keeps you youthful, it keeps the euphemism there, right? So remember to use herbs for more than just a tea. You can utilize it to go along with taking baths. It's a skin product. Well, use your nice reference book and find a book of herbs and what's the capabilities of herbs. You know, they're here to help the nation. Revelations 22:2. Peace, family.